What's up, guys? It's Coach Drew, and today I want to break down one of Kawhi Leonard's favorite moves that I call the circle sweep, shot fake, and go. Now, a lot of you guys know that your coaches don't like you dribbling the ball, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, so it's important that you get efficient and effective by learning how to play out of the triple threat. Kawhi Leonard's one of the best in the game at scoring with simplicity, so today I'm going to show you one of his favorite moves. Now, the first move that you have to be able to do is you have to actually be able to sweep into a shot. So if he's here, he keeps the ball protected on his hip, he kind of rocks back and forth right here, and sometimes he'll fake a sweep through, keep his foot planted, and then go from that weird stance and actually shoot it. Now, you have to practice this in order to make it in games, but he obviously puts time and energy into it, but he'll be sitting here, fake the sweep, jump up, land on balance, stay on balance, and he knocks down that shot a lot. If you start making that consistently, obviously your defender's not going to let you have it, and they're going to start reacting to it, and that's when you use this move, the sweep, shot fake, and go. So now, again, playing with your defender, you're reading them, you circle sweep, keeping the ball outside, you circle it through here, and you act like you're going to shoot it by raising your eyes and your hips at the basket. This right here will get your defender to rise up, then you can circle back down, put the ball on the floor, and either knock down a mid-range shot or finish at the rim. One more time with the circle sweep jab. Again, mess with your defender, keeping the ball on your hip, circle it. Again, you're looking down, then change, get your hips to rock up, show the ball while not raising all the way out, full extension, but keeping your hips a little bit loaded, keep your pivot foot down, explode through, release the ball, and then make a play, whether that's a jump shot or attacking the basket. Kawhi Leonard uses it all the time. If you work on it, you can too.
Hey guys, Coach Tim here. Today I wanted to work with some nice little moves that you guys could utilize in the transition. I think it's a great go-to move. John Wall, a lot of other great quick guards in the NBA utilize it, and it's something that's effective, and it's allowing you to be under control and get into your transition threes, or maybe just a counter to be able to get downhill, turn the corner, and break down the defense. So what it'll look like is, let's say I received a pass off of an outlet. Okay, we have a defender. He's trying to pick up, slow down the ball. All right, I'm catching. And maybe what I like to always tell my guards is, once we pass half court, I want to always try to get the ball inside my strong hand. Anytime you feel pressured, especially in a full court situation, let's say they're in a full court pressure, what have you, we always catch, we want to start weak side hand. As soon as we pass this half court line, I want to go ahead and exchange it to my strong side hand, okay? Now, by putting pressure on the defense, as I'm dribbling towards him, he's going to be backing up. So let's say, going back to the spacing, once we have about 8 feet of space and I exchange, once I shift the ball, I want to glide with that going behind the back. What that's going to do is that's moving that defender laterally, not just in that instance, but also on his heels. I want to shift my weight away from the ball, going outside to force that defender to my right to be able to receive my foot back underneath the ball and go straight up for the quick pull-up. Subtle cross, behind the back, quick bounce, going straight up. So it's just important that you guys master the art of changing your speeds, being under control, and it's gonna allow you to be able to make better reads by separating your body from the ball and putting that defender in a situation where he's gotta decide. If he guards the ball, I'm going with a counter. If he steps up, guards my body, it's a simple, quick blow-by. Now, we could also even do a counter move. Going back to the similar glide and in and out move that we just did previously, when I hit this little subtle cross and I skip, once I break down and that defender bites, let's say he steps up now so I can't get into my shot, I want to hesitate and get right into my crossover and now go up for a nice mid-range pull-up or get right into my floater. Okay, shift them, quick glide, 1, 2, up, money. All right, so it's very important that you learn how to anticipate and read that defender by just extending that dribble out. If you see that defender raise up, going up for the contest, just keep your frame low, quick crossover. Make sure your footwork is nice on the 1-2 steps. Get into your flow of the shot to allow you to maintain your balance.
Hey guys, it's Coach Damon, and today we're going to take a big man move and apply it to a guard scenario. So Dirk Nowitzki made the 1-foot fadeaway extremely popular. As soon as he brought it to the league from Germany, you saw guys from Kobe to LeBron emulating it. Now we're starting to see guards use it, where they attack and they use that 1-foot fadeaway, not out of a post up, but out of a drive. So as I attack the midline, and I've got the defender on my hip, So I've beat him, but I'm not in a position where I can get all the way to the rim. So as I attack, I'm going to use a veer, and I'm going to go pound and step into his body. So I'm taking away his momentum, and as you see, he's going to be leaning to the rim. Now, as soon as I pound here, that's when I'm going to go into that Nowitzki fade. So the fade is going to give me extra length and extra space away from the big, and with this foot, it's going to give me a counterbalance that if he is long and athletic, he's going to have to come right to block my shot, which obviously is going to be very, very difficult. So if we go through it again, just from this spot, I attack, and I'm in, separate, and then here's my shot. I'm here, I attack, I'm in, balance, and finish. So I'm here, I attack, in, balance, finish. So I'm bringing aspects of the veer, but then I'm bringing aspects of Dirk's game to combine it into one very difficult move to stop.
What's up, guys? It's Coach Drew, and today I'm going to break down one of Brad Beal's signature moves called the side push-out step. The side push-out step is a great move that I used as a player when I was in high school and college to create space to knock down shots over taller, longer defenders. So many of you guys get to the point where your defender's at a good position where they don't give you enough space just to hezzy and pull up, and so you can use this side push-out step to create an extra foot of separation so that ultimately you can get your shot off and knock down more trays. So when I'm right here, I'm floating, I'm making a move, I'm doing anything to get my defender relaxed, this is when you'd use that side push-out step. A lot of times I like to use it off the between the leg float, but you could also use it off a traditional float, or you could just do it off of kind of a dead ball dribble right there where the ball is floating up. So whenever the ball is floating, what you're going to do is you're going to bring one foot to the other. So if you float the ball going right to left, then you'd bring your right foot to your left foot, and then you'd push out to the side. Now obviously in slow motion you're going, Coach Drew, that's a travel, but let's break down the nuances so that you can see it can be used at every level. Remember, your steps don't count until you pick up the ball with both hands. So if you dribble right here and pick up the ball and then go 1, 2, 3, then it is a travel. But if you let the ball float and hang and don't pick up the ball until you're pushing out, then it's not going to be a travel at any level. So I'm right here, I'm dribbling, I'm relaxing, I let the ball float. Now obviously in slow motion I am carrying the ball, but I got to break it down. But I go here, and then once I take this step, then I pick up the ball so that I only take one step. At the college and NBA level, they get away with two, where you can kind of pick up the ball as you're stepping right there, because this becomes your pivot foot and this becomes your first step as well. At the high school level, I would recommend doing this, where the ball is floating and then pick it up. At the college or NBA level, then you can kind of pick it up as you're stepping to the side. It's very similar to a step back, you'll notice, same footwork, where you would take a step and then hop back, or you would take a step and then 1, 2 back. But now we're just doing it laterally. So again, I'm floating, I sidestep and get on balance and then knock down the J. Great move to create separation and get jumpers over taller, longer defenders.
Hey guys, it's Coach Damon, and today we're going to break down a variation of the Euro step that DWade made famous. Since the Euro first came to the States and first came to the NBA, players all across America have started adding Euros to their game. Here at EGT, we've broken down the inverted Euro, the cross Euro, and a lot of different Euro styles that are quick and explosive to the rim. Today we're going to go in the opposite direction with the DWade Euro. And what DWade would do is he would use that same Euro step where he would go outside to inside, but when he would land on that right foot, he would almost plant and come to a stop for a split second. And in that split second, the defense would fly by. So this isn't a Euro that you're going to do when the defense steps up to help. This is a Euro that you're going to do when the defense is on your hip and you attack, they fly by, and then you step and swing that ball across their back. Now, as easy as that may seem, you've got to keep in mind that as you drive, especially when you're free throw lining in and you're on your way to the rim, when you're on your line, your hips are going to be dropped, you're going to be very explosive, and you're probably going to be at full speed. So the ability to stop is going to require you to really keep that core tight, and you're going to have elite level balance, or you're going to fall off balance in the direction of that first step, or you're going to stutter step and travel. So as you work on this, you may have to slow yourself down at first to work on the slow to go before you go full speed. And then you want to work to the point where you can attack hard and stop, step, and finish with the DWade Euro. Attack, stop, step, finish. stop, step to finish.
My playing level just skyrocketed.
Anyone that's serious about playing basketball needs to get EGT.
I would describe it as the best training program in the world.
This lead guard training program, like, it creates a monster in you.
You got to experience it. It's just on another level.
The best decision of my life was to buy the first EGT program.